condition of the city and commune, chiefly by developing the sewage system and installation of gas supply mains. The significant fact was that the process of building a new political system in the country started in Zakopane by the organization of the great international sport event, Winter Universiade 1993. This university became not only the sport and culture meeting, but it was also a manifestation of the local community's support for winter sports. Zakopane celebrated the games of Catholic students. The organization of Winter Universiade was a turning point in the development of tourism, which is the only industry of Zakopane. A dynamic development of hotel and catering infrastructure followed. Extended was the commercial and services network. Ultimately, community of Zakopane began to perceive the negative effects of such dynamic development, somewhat chaotic and getting sometimes out of control. Yet again, the question about the limits of development was posed. In the year 2000, after the 2 years of public discussion, the City Council passed the strategy of balanced development of city of Zakopane. The strategy is the most important document for each and every local community, as it determines the future of development in the perspective of few years. Therefore, the passing mission, Zakopane, the Tatra Center of International Tourism, Culture and Sport developing with respect for natural and cultural heritage, was a crucial event, a vital step into the future. This study holds a special value for Zakopane, a city of such culture, natural tourism and sport qualities. Strategy of development came into existence as a result of undergone discussions, meetings, consultations, and training workshops attended by all social and economic communities. Concept of the city, the image of Zakopane in 2030 is the modern city of sport and tourism, the most important thing. City of well-educated people, academic center, culture center of Polish, Slovakian Tatra Mountains. City in which minimum 75% of residents are satisfied with community and public transport. Zakopane, the winner of the contest for the safest and friendliest city in Poland. Clean, pleasant city, as well as organized spaces. Strategic goals. And please pay attention. What is the first? The first is the high quality of tourist services and promotion of the city. Zakopane, a center of sports and recreation with sport recreational infrastructure on a high standard. High standard of education. Zakopane, the meeting place of various forms of culture and cultural heritage protection. Improvement of transport accessibility of Zakopane and the system of the public transportation within the city. Improvement of the public and social safety as well as health care, providing for a clean and balanced natural environmental as well as organizing the space. What is most important? Most important is that the significance of winter sport in the life of the city is reflected in the fact that the main strategic goal A will be implemented by means of the following operational goals. One is construction and modernization of the existing sport and recreational infrastructure, high quality of services and development, as well as effective tourism promotion, organization of sport events, domestic and international significance. And finally, organization if the winter sport events. It's characteristic for Zakopane that those three elements, tourism, winter sports, and urbanization, have become the driving force for the city and region development. Just in the city, City Council has made a lot of effort undertake to develop only the tourist and sport base, but also infrastructure, providing proper services both for both residents and visitors. Zakopane, as a sport and tourism center, continually aspires to be counted among the group of cities who is the organizers of winter sports events on the highest level. Zakopane just introduced a few years ago the candidacy for the organization of Olympic Games for 2006. As you remember, we have lost the organization of Olympic Games 2006 was in Turin. But we didn't give up. We decided to bring to the FIS our proposal for the organization of the ski championships in Nordic disciplines. First for 2011 and the second time for 2013. And unfortunately we have lost, but we still hope that Zakopane will have possibility to fulfill the dreams for 2015. Conclusion from this short presentation is Zakopane developed from a little village into a city with 28,000 residents, with modern hotel and tourist base, into a reputed ski and tourism center. Dynamically evolving tourism has become the driving force of this development. The evaluation of tourism occurred thanks to both the natural values which Zakopane enjoys, thanks to geographic location and human actions generating tourists by products fulfilling tourist needs. The history of Zakopane demonstrates the interrelation of winter sport with the process of urbanization and development of tourism. These three elements complement each other, interlock and drive the wheels of development. However, development, even the most beneficial, must have some limitations outlined. Determining the limits to urbanization is the fundamental condition of proper economic development, as the lack of control over these two elements may lead to ecological degradation of the natural environment and, in a future perspective, to stagnation, and curbing the transformation is indispensable for the residents' life. Thank you for your attention. Country as most important one in the world. For the winter sport, which are very close to my heart, I think that Winter University will give you this opportunity to promote just ski resorts and to prepare your country for the organization, in the future, the next sport events on the higher level. What can I say? Just after this university, I will be able to see much more, because I will work 10 days here with the people and I will see how it's work, for example, cross country and Nordic combined.
Anyway, Patrick is a medical doctor and specialized in traumatology of sports. He has been a member of the IOC for about 6 years. And now, actually, he is still a member of WADA, in the Health Medical Research Company. I think he is very well placed to talk about the medical report on the Games of Beijing. Please, Patrick, take the floor.
Well, thank you. Good afternoon, all of you. Yeah, I'm half French and half British, so I will speak in English today. And despite the fact that I'm living and I'm in a ski resort in France, close to Albertville, and I do hope, Sophia, you had a good memory of SSE, when I remember you raised. I will present you today how the summer games, because we just had a summer game in in Beijing 2008, how such a game may impact the city, may impact the country on a medical point of view. So really, the game in Beijing were exceptional. And if you do not mind, I will start by a little entertainment. And it's I think it's that one. Whoops. And I'll put it in large. And just have a 4 minutes of pleasure to review some marvelous picture of what were the games in last summer. And then after we come back to the purpose of my talk.